What's up guys, Alec here, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to record at 60 frames per second with the Elgato Game Capture HD. They just released a new HD 60 model by Elgato last year that allows you to record at 60 frames per second at 1080p. The only difference between the new HD 60 model and the original Elgato Game Capture HD is that the HD 60 allows you to record at 1080p, and the Elgato Game Capture HD allows you to record at 720p at 60 frames per second. When I first got the capture card a couple of years back, I was outputting my files at 29.97 frames per second, and I didn't know that the Game Capture HD possessed the ability to record at 60 frames per second and actually output at 60 frames per second. So today I'm going to be showing you guys step by step how to make sure that you're outputting your files at 59.94 frames per second so you can upload your videos to YouTube and have that 60 frames per second option playback for your viewers. Okay, so let's kick this thing off. On the Xbox 360, you're going to want to go to Settings, go to System, Console Settings, Display, HD TV settings, and make sure you're playing on a 720p resolution. This is vital. If you're playing at 1080p, then you'll not be able to output at 60 frames per second. On the Xbox One, same thing applies. Go to your display and sound settings and make sure you're playing on that 720p resolution. You can also use the Connect and say go to settings and it'll navigate you right there. That's the way I use it to make sure that I'm getting to the settings tab quickly. Now to show you guys on the Elgato Game Capture HD settings, you can see that I'm outputting at 30 frames per second, but my input is at 60 frames per second. So to make sure that you're outputting at that 59.94 desirable frame rate, you can see my bit rate right there is megabyte per second is 11.4. So my bit rate is actually low because I'm outputting at 30 FPS. So if you simply click this allow 60 frames per second button, it'll increase my bit rate to 20, which is actually a higher bit rate, and my output changed to 59.94. That matched my input. Now if you do not have the allow 60 frames per second button, you can hit preserve source format box and check that, and it will do the same thing. To show you guys in Sony Vegas, go to right click properties, and you can see the clip is recorded in 59.94 frames per second, and to show you guys, right click another clip, properties, and it'll see 29.97. I just put that in there to show you guys that you can check the frame rate on your clips in Sony Vegas, highlight the clip, go to file render as, and then you can set a template to make sure you guys are getting that 60 frames per second quality setting on YouTube. So set your frame rate at 59.94. Make sure your bit rate, this is vital. Oh yeah, of course, output 1280-720. Make sure bit rate matches your Elgato bit rate. So I'm recording at 20 megabyte per second. So I want to make sure that matches. So just to show you guys, hit info in your Elgato settings. That's how you find your bit rate that you're recording at, which you can also change in your settings tab. So I'm outputting at the same rate that I'm recording in, and then I render. So I hope this tutorial helped you guys, and I'll see you next time.